We got some YouTube comments that I want to address going forward. I want to acknowledge y'all. I appreciate the comments. I always want to hit y'all back, and a large part of me is like, we'll address this on the show. We'll address this on the show, and we don't do it. So I just want to say thank y'all for commenting, and so we want to address y'all right now. So hopefully I remember the context of some of these comments, but these are from like our previous segments and stuff like that. I'll go to the more egregious, the one where the lady is upset at the end. So Susan Scott J4H says, "Me too. I thought of his children. They're going to have to live in his shadow at least for a while." So I believe this is the Puff one of the Puff segments or whatever. Or his about his children. I don't know. I knew it then. I don't know it now. My bad.
Yeah, it sounds like she's talking about Puff Kids. That's the only thing I can see that would be relevant to that.
I'll do better next time. Sorry, Susan.
No, yeah, but absolutely, automatically when you see somebody going through something like this, especially Diddy's situation, you got to think about his kids, especially because he put them on the same platform with him. And it's just like, if you're attached to, if that's your father, like, what I mean, it's going to be tough to go out in public because everybody's looking for your reaction. Everyone's looking for something relating to him. Anything that you do, they just want to be the first to report it. So I'm sure this is a very difficult time. But unfortunately, it does come with the territory of being celebrity children.
No. Dope. Easy Yearning 7998 says, this was 2 weeks ago, Wayne 186 top Billboard. I won't read it like that. Sorry. I want to give it its just due. And then I'll go in on you after. My bad. Easy Yearning 7998 says, this was 2 weeks ago, Wayne 186 top Billboard songs, Kendrick 75, Drake 338.
So again, that's true. But again, we were talking about the family aspect of the songs.
How many of them songs can you perform at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, okay, Omari. When you say about about it being a family friendly show and all that type of stuff, and how entertaining it would be for the masses. Yeah,
and how many of them songs are relevant now?
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, and that's the epitome of hyperbole right there. Drake doesn't have 338 anything. Maybe dollars. He got more than $338, but as far as like hits, he's got more. He doesn't have 338 of those. You just making stuff up. But
you sound like a Drake fan.
Yeah. Yeah, we're literally just talking about why Kendrick was a better choice this year for the Super Bowl than Wayne would be. You know what I mean? Because you only have, like I hit you back on, you only got 14 minutes. Drake not gonna be able to perform 338 of anything in 14 minutes. Neither is Lil Wayne. Neither is Kendrick. Kendrick is the hot hand right now, so we feed the ball to the hot hand. You know what I mean? And if we got the chance to do that, that's exactly what we gonna do. You know what I mean? They were trying to get a ball to Taylor Swift one year. She had to have passed, multiple years. They were trying to give it to Taylor Swift. She couldn't do it because of her Pepsi affiliation and all of that type of stuff. So there's many reasons for why stuff comes into play. But one of those things that does not come into play is whose hometown are we in? Because if for anything, I don't think this is out of the realm of possibility that Kendrick brings out Master P for a little bit to do like some, to make them say or something like that. You know what I mean? But I think that's about it. And New Orleans is more than Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? And the fact that he thought he was a shoe-in for it is still kind of crazy to me without having any conversation with anybody.
But like you said, he speaks a lot of things into existence, like just
Yeah.
by putting it out there. And sometimes it happens. It just didn't work this time.
Right. Right. Lady Leah 2 weeks ago says, I was put on Ozempic for diabetes, but it gave me super bad panic attacks and severe diarrhea, like peeing out my back end.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh wow.
So y'all gotta be mindful. Go to your physician first,
Yes.
just like they tell y'all in the commercials. Talk to your physician and see if Ozempic is for you.
Is
Okay?
it an over the counter joint?
No, it's
or you
not.
have to
No.
I
get
think
So
prescribed?
apparently the doctor was like, "Go ahead, I don't
Exactly.
care."
So it was something that was
no,
prescribed.
I don't.
You
I don't
never
think
know
the doctor
somebody's
said that.
He had to.
allergic reaction or reaction to it until it happens, you know.
Yeah. So
I do not think the doctor said I don't care. I don't.
he had to have said that for her to get all of these symptoms.
Everybody reacts to things differently.
It reacts
the
different. Like so,
symptoms,
like
yeah.
for real. Because even for like blood pressure medicine for me, right? So at one point I had to take some blood pressure. I was like, dude, this drug making me sneeze in the morning. I don't sneeze. Why am I keep sneezing? They was like, oh, that's just a reaction. I'm like, nah, I don't want that. Fix that.
Leah, you gotta let us know if you got the real Ozempic or you took some stuff like some, you know what I mean? You
She
gotta let
said
us know.
Ozempic. She said she
You
took
know
Ozempic.
how people say Xerox and they going to FedEx Express or something, FedEx office or something. It's just people say Kleenex and they getting some other stuff. You know what I mean? Like it just it could have been,
All right, yeah. Clear that up first.
Yeah. Yeah, but we hope that you're doing okay, Lady Leah.
And
We
definitely
appreciate,
stay off of it.
even though this
Just
wasn't,
doing all
even
that.
though this comment wasn't ladylike at all. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you for
She's
coming.
telling her story.
I know she's telling her story.
This is. I wouldn't say this is a safe place, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, this is not a safe place, Leah.
It's not a safe place.
I'm sorry.
so sorry.
And I might edit this out, but I won't. I said I was going to edit a bunch of stuff out last week, and I didn't edit none of it out because I thought that it was okay to put out after the second listen. This might not be that, and I'm trying to find an exit, but I can't, and so now I'm having. Yeah. I'm sorry, Leah. Yeah, but I hope you're doing well, for real, and thank you for coming, for real. Appreciate
Definitely,
that.
Thank you.
Yeah, no more panic attacks in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Parissa Williams, 8930. This is Omari's cousin. Said you can't put a specific amount on it! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Those amounts are normally what the attorney come up with! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Parissa, you gotta chill with the exclamation mark.
Because who you yelling at?
Yeah. I appreciate your comment there, but you know.
Who you yelling at?
Yeah. Any abuse, ... allegedly or not, is not comical. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation. You make it a point to like put 3 exclamation marks every time too.
Who
so
are
I know you
yelling
laughing
at?
for real.
Who you yelling at?
Hold on. These people, no matter what, are not above the law. Exclamation mark 3 times. Nobody knows ... why that amount came to play. Exclamation mark 3 times. No different from a car accident, and a certain amount is put on the table. Exclamation mark 3 times.
If she don't stop yelling at me, first of all, sweetie, all we saying was that amount was ridiculous. It was very excessive. That's all we're saying. And I'm sorry. Anytime you put yourself in a place like a club setting or anything, you're already putting yourself at a risk. So you already know, like, there's some dangers, whether a celebrity there is not. Now, if you want to capitalize on a celebrity being there and you happen to get hit with a bottle and you want to blame the celebrity, baby, I'm sorry. I don't, I just, that amount is just very, like, it's just crazy to me because you already knew the dangers of going to the club when a celebrity is there. Anything, I mean, the dangers of going to a club, period. Anything could pop off. Anything. So it's just like, so we're like a number like that. It's like, girl, like, if anything, say you would just like to be compensated for what you endured. putting a high number on it, you just sound like you're trying to come up. That's all I'm saying. And we're in the era of I'm trying to come up without doing nothing.
Yeah.
I've been to the club plenty of time with celebs. I am on guard. I like, honey, like I went with Chris Brown. He looked like he wasn't having a good time. Not the day I want to meet that man. I'm good. Not the day I want to meet him. I'm good. I paid my money. Club is great. I'm having my drink. I see him. He's a very attractive man in person. He looks angry tonight. I'm over here. Y'all could be groupies because the second one of y'all bump him in the drink, I know it's off. I'm out the door. Period. You got to be on guard. So it's just like, relax. You trying to come up. You are. So
I'm never approaching.
Exclamation point.
Right. I'm never approaching Allen Iverson. They said don't come up to that man. They said don't talk to him. He is not a nice person. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that that's what happened in that situation. But here's what I want to address.
That ain't true. That ain't true. I see him all the time. That's my dog. He is a nice person. He just don't like too many because he's Allen Iverson. He just don't like too many people around him. He dope as hell to be around.
Bro,
that's my guy.
Bro, I got fam. I don't care.
I'm serious. I see him all the time.
If this your dog, why this the first time? Why this my first time hearing that you because friends with Allen Iverson?
To bring it up. I need not to bring
That's
it up.
Not your dog.
I need to bring it up.
Everybody know about y'all. It's not your friend.
Why would I bring?
Not your friend out here.
You know how many people that I know for real? There's no way I would bring.
No, I don't know how many people you know.
Exactly.
Why would I care about that? But what I would care about, is if you knew Allen Iverson.
I ain't gonna hold you on. That kind of like
he does live in Charlotte though. He does.
Yo, he be here, bro.
He does. He be at the North Lake Mall where they be shooting
crowd, everything.
Like, why are you at the North Lake Mall? But he would, yes, very hood, because he'd be at all the hood Philly malls, and then he'd be at the hood Atlanta mall.
I love AI. He's just
so cool. He's
a guy.
Dude. But I want to say this to you, Parissa. Any abuse, allegedly or not, is not comical! ! 3 times. No, abuse is not comical. But a dude getting hit upside the head with a bottle by Chris Brown, that's pretty funny to me. And then he asked for $16 million. That's abuse. That's the abuse.
I don't think she knows who we are. I think you need to listen more to understand how we view things. Baby.
We gonna laugh, Parissa. We gonna laugh. We gonna laugh, dear. Sorry.
We laugh at pain. We laugh at the pain that we go through. We laugh at it.
Yeah. Parissa, like and subscribe, please.
Please, because you
like
gotta understand.
You gotta realize that everything ain't serious all the time. You gotta realize that some of this stuff is smoke and mirrors, and that you know what I mean. And a lot of this stuff, I would say, literally 80% of this stuff ain't as serious as this world is trying to make stuff out to be.
Yes,
I don't care what you went through. It ain't worth $16 million.
Oh, it's
that bottle wasn't $16 million.
Exactly.
And that's what we were saying, that none of that stuff amounted up to $16 million. But I do really appreciate your comment. And if you was born in 89, shout out to you. Yeah, that's all we got for responding to comments today. Y'all continue to respond, and we're going to continue to reply. And we small enough right now to where we can reply to every single message. So be careful what you say, but be careful to say it.
We got time today.
Yeah. What did Nick say?
Today,
Nick trying to be like the fourth member of this. Just come on the show, Nick. I wonder how much Chris Brown paid for insurance. Parissa got 2 S's in her name. I don't know what you mean, Nick.